Okay, this video is to talk about using Unity. Now, when you log into the computer lab here at Coronado, my computer lab, room 12, many of the computers have more than one icon that looks like this. Some of them say 2018, 2017. There's different versions. You're going to look for the latest version, which is 2019 dot something. So click on that whenever you're going to get started. Now, it's going to open up Unity Hub for us, but I want you guys to get in the habit of clicking on this first, because sometimes if you go this way and then try to connect it, it doesn't allow it because we have so many different versions in the lab. So we're going to click on this, double click, and then Unity Hub opens. See, it's called Unity Hub, and that's this program. And then it's connected. It knows what version you're using. So for example, it knows that that's 2019. That's why I had you click on that first. Okay, then you're going to create a new project. Oh, by the way, you can see that I've already created one called Prototype 1. I'm just going to redo the steps for you. You're going to create a new project, and you're going to call it Prototype 1. And let's see here, I'm just going to call mine VR for version 2 because I've already got one on there. I want to distinguish between the two. We're going to leave it as set as 3D. Now the location you want to change, it's not the C drive. You're going to be using your OneDrive, saving on your OneDrive. And if you scroll and find, and if you don't see the one that says Colorado Springs right here, if yours just says OneDrive, then what you need to do first is go down here in your folder, Explorer folder, and you need to click on this guy. And then it's going to have you log into your District 11 account, and then this guy will pop up on the screen, so then you'll see both of them. Because you need your Colorado Springs District 11 OneDrive is what you're going to need. Okay, so I'm going to click on this. Once I've got my OneDrive connected on this computer, I find the one that's called Colorado Springs. And then you're going to be creating a folder for this class. Now, if this is Game Programming 1, you'll type You're going to create a new folder and call it Game Programming 1. If you're in Game Programming 2, then you'll call it Game Programming 2. So you put in whichever one you need. I'm just going to type in Game Programming to create the folder. And then once you're in that folder, you're going to click on it. And now you'll see the path will change. It says users with your name, and then it says OneDrive. So now you know that you're saving out there on the cloud. And the reason that's so important is so that if you ever use a different computer in here, you're able to access that. So now I hit create. And then I'll pause the video because this takes a little while for it to get started. Okay, so Unity finally opened up here. And this is what it looks like when you just create a new Unity project. Now, I'm not going to talk about all the different aspects of the screen because he does that in the video tutorials. And I keep saying to you, he has you do this or he has you do that, and that's in the video tutorial. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. Depending on what class you're in, like I'm just looking at the period 3, you might be period 4, it might be period 5 for your class, but I'm going to have a folder in your class called Create with Code, video tutorials. And when you open that up, I just put a little screen print in there under Unit 1 to show the different lessons. Each of these lessons have multiple tutorials, multiple videos to show you. So there's multiple steps in Lesson 1.1, multiple steps here and here and here to complete all the way up through 1.4, which makes the car work. The car will drive down the road and you have control over it. But anyway, so I'm just trying to show you whenever I reference he and I say he, I'm going to click on this, go to the link here. This is Unity's website. And you guys will be watching the videos from here. However, the reason I'm making this video is to show you that when he has you make a course folder and the new project, that's what I just did. And I showed you guys to save it into your U drive. He tells you to save it on your desktop. So I want you to save it in, not your U drive, excuse me, your OneDrive. And that's what I just showed you how to do. Then when he has you import assets, he has you do it from this website. Because they have the assets, let's see, somewhere up here on the site. But rather than doing that, it takes a lot longer. I'm going to have you guys just do it the fast way. And that's from my folders here at Coronado. So I'm going to go back to Unity here, and I'll show you that. This is what they have you do. They have you go to Assets. He has you go to Import Package. Well, instead of doing it his way, he's going to have you download them. You're going to do it this way. Import Package. Then you're going to browse to My Folder. So you're going to go to Teachers, GRY. That's my last name right there, GRYBO, and then D for Douglas. That's my first name. So there's my account. Open it up. And I probably should have been doing it like this here because I want you guys to see the full path. So if I go like this, and then I show you whether you're in Game Programming 1 or Game Programming 2, it doesn't matter because I have the same folder. Look, Create with Code. So within this Create with Code, I have all of the different files. Now the first one we're doing is called Prototype 1. So those are the files that we're going to be using, those starter files. And then it imports the package of all of the starter files that we need. By default, they should all be selected. I can click this again just to make sure everything's checked. Hit Import. And then I'm looking down here to see the package. I'll have to pause the video because this might take a little while. Okay, good. Now it's downloaded. And now you can see that we have underneath our asset folder a course library. And it's got source files, ground folder, obstacles, sky, vehicles. So when he gets to that point in the video, he's going to tell you that you get to pick any vehicle that you want to drag up onto the screen. So anyway, I just wanted to show you this because this is the better way. Otherwise, it'll take a lot longer to download the files. So you can do it this way. You could do it the other way, but it just takes a lot longer. And then he's going to have you open up Prototype 1. And there's the scene. I'm going to scroll ball back out so that you can just take a look at it real quick. And there's your world with the road on it. Alright, so you're going to be picking back up in the video tutorials, Import Assets and Open Prototype 1. So you're going to be in this video tutorial, and I've got you up to, let's see.
You see that the asset
I got you right up to about 5 minutes. Let's go back here. So I got you right about to 4.5 minutes. Okay, and that's where you can start watching that video once you've done what I just showed you to do. All right?